Have you ever noticed how when a new leader walks in, right, whether it's a new boss, a new leader, a new coach, whatever it might be, the room goes quiet? That silence is telling. And if you're stepping into a leadership role in athletics or business or even life, those first weeks will either earn you trust or cost you everything. So there's some few steps that I recommend for new coaches coming into new roles, whether it's leadership, executive, or coaches. The first step is super simple, but often skipped. You need to meet your team. And I don't mean just shaking hands in a big group or anything like that. I mean real conversations. Walk into their space, ask them questions, learn who they are. In athletics, I've seen head coaches miss this step all the time. They charge in with orders and suddenly the staff stops giving them real feedback. Right? Meeting people is how you send the message that I see you, I value you, and I want to learn before I lead. Next, you have to listen. You have to actually really listen to your people. And I don't mean nodding when planning your next response and thinking about what you're going to say. I mean curiosity driven questions like what's working, what's broken, and then be quiet. Let your people talk, right? When you listen long enough, you learn where the bottlenecks are and who's actually carrying the weight. And that information is priceless. And it only comes if people feel safe opening up. So quick wins is probably the next thing. After that, you have to prove that you can act, but don't overhaul everything right away. Instead, find a few quick wins, right? Those will gain some momentum and that makes daily life a little bit better. Maybe it's fixing a broken schedule, clearing up communication, or adding a simple tool to your workflow, whatever it might be. In athletics, I've seen coaches earn instant buy-in just by making small, smart changes. Those early wins buy you credibility for bigger changes later in time. And here's maybe the tough part. Resist the urge to clean house. New leaders often fire half of the staff and it creates complete chaos. We see it on coaching staffs all the time. Instead, think transitions. Sometimes the right person is just in the wrong role. So shift, realign, and when necessary, make changes respectfully. How you handle people in those moments set the tone for everything else because your team is watching and respect travels really fast. So if you're walking into a new coaching position, into a leadership position, into an executive position, remember this playbook. Meet your team. Listen first. Stack a couple small wins and transition smartly instead of burning everything down. Now, it's not flashy, but neither is leadership, right? It's about trust. And if you're a former athlete, you already know the rhythm, right? Observe, adjust, build. That's how you win transitions.